Welcome back, Brawlers, to another Bakugan Legends unboxing video. I'm BakuBrad96, and this time I'm going to be taking a look at the Baku Dino, the Reptar of Bakugan Generation 2. Of course, I'm talking about Trox, the Rox himself, and of course his Nova variant. Now this is a Wave 2 Nova, and I'm very happy to be able to review this for you all. Again, special shout out to Dredge and Fox for sending that huge package. I will have a link down below to that Baku Mail video. Definitely check it out because it is really nice. As well as a link to the Discord channel server. It is a good way to engage with the Bakugan community or the Bakucrew of the channel. And yeah, it's just a really great way to make friendships, talk about Bakugan, and really enjoy the pro game. But without further ado, I am going to go ahead and crack open this pack, and let's see how good Trox really does rock. Now, while I fight with these plastic strips, as always, I want to invite you all to let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite Wave 2 Nova? Nope, you can't choose Wave 1, you can only choose the Wave 2 releases. Personally, for me, it's gotta be that Nova Hydrus, or the, wait for it, or the Nova Hinoj, but Trox is really cool. Anyway, I am going to save the tag pullout for last, and I will show off the Nova Appeal, but I do want to take a look at the stats before all of that. But man, this thing is seriously taped. 4 pieces of tape. Can you believe that? You can't give us new cards, but you can over-tape a product with way too much plastic. Okay, here we go. So the gate card included, again, nothing special. We've seen this a ton of times. I know you all watching that have at least watched a few of my videos have definitely seen this gate card come up plenty of time. Now then, onto the Nova Trox. Let's get a very nice pan zoom in. There we go. I do want to show off the detail of the Nova Bakugan after all. I don't know if that's clear enough. Is that clear enough? Oh, well, I wouldn't know, would I? There we go. And that's why it's a Baku Bread video. That comedy appeal right there. The stats for Nova Trox is, pretty decent enough as I see. We have a magic shield and a regular shield core, B power of 800 with 5 damage, and then built-in reroll, so kind of a hefty base B power for a built-in reroll, but then again, Bakugan and Evolutions and Legends have been have had a lot of built-in reroll abilities. It's kind of the norm nowadays, so nothing new. One positive about Nova Trox is landing on that blue shield, you get 650, and that gives you 1450 B power. There is that sweet margin for competitive Bakugan that is honestly really nice. And then 5 damage to boot, that is a really decent amount of damage as well. And then check out the artwork. Reptar is getting better and better as the years go, and it does look like Trox will be popping up in Generation 3. So now that I've reviewed the stats, I do want to go ahead and talk about that. The Generation 3 definitely looks awesome for Bakugan. I'm looking forward to the new Trox. The whole gimmick of combining them, being able to take them apart, it is all really, really awesome. But I do plan on getting through all of Legends first, and that is really what I am doing this week. If you all couldn't tell already by the mass amount of uploads, I am just trying to wrap up all of Legends, get those reviews out for you all to watch, so that I can really focus on the, next generation of Bakugan when it releases. So now then, I can focus on the figure. And let's pull it out and see how good the Nova light is. And there we have it. Oh, very nice. The shimmering green. The same green light that we have seen on, of course, Ventus Nova Pegatrix. So it's not new, but it is still really nice. The details of Trox, if I can, trying to get him to where it can really be seen. There we go. Trox has some really good detail, especially for a Nova Bakugan, because I feel like Spinmaster really I don't know what the word for it is. They kind of lack painting details on the Nova Bakugan because obviously you want that light to show. But Nova Trox is the exception. You have a lot of detail in the neck paint. You have the jawline painted, the eyes of course, but then you have the feet and a lot of detail there. So the feet are actually manual. I'll kind of pick them out as you can all see. There we go. So the feet are manual, which is a really nice addition to the Nova Bakugan. The arms will also move, as you can all see. They do have a movable pin joint there. Again, for a Nova Bakugan, I think the movable parts, the manual parts, are really neat. Design-wise, so this Trox is probably the most unique one out of them all. The Battle Planet one being probably the most resembling the show version of Trox, and at least the Bakugan form, if you will. This one is just definitely out of the ordinary. It takes the neck idea from the Neo Trox, which I have reviewed before, but the Neo Trox's head stuck out more, protruded a little more. The Nova Trox's head is much smaller now that I look at it, and it's almost kind of disproportionate to the neck, and it looks a little wonky. But other than that, the design is really cool. The tail is very long, which is really cool, especially in the Bakugan melee game or the battling game. You could block very nicely on a gate card. The wide stance with the way the feet spread out as well. And then the yellow paint, very good detailing as I'm seeing it spin around. The yellow paint is very nice. So to fold Trox, all you have to do is fold in the manual feet, fold the arms down if you have them folded up, the head down, you fold them in, and then the tail closes everything and locks it all in. And there is the sphere form for Trox. So once closed, the neck is a little loose. It does click a little bit, but again, not too bad. It's overall decent enough. I have no complaints there. No Alto Bronte's disease. It is a perfect sphere, and for a Nova Bakugan, that is great. It's amazing they can fit in that light in such a small figure. But I do want to go ahead and showcase that Nova light a little more. So I do have a gate card here. After all, that is the selling point of Nova Bakugan after all. And so here we go. And there is that light going again. Very nice. An emerald green look. Almost, ideally the translucent plastic is almost like an elemental Ventus, or at least I guess it is. Identical, which I like. Well, that's why I like the translucent Bakugan. They're almost elemental, and I just really like that aesthetic appeal. But one more time, get the light. There we go. Nova Bakugan are definitely interesting and very nice. I like them all. They are decent for the toy battling game. Some of them a lot stronger than others. So far, I think Nova Dragonoid, as far as the Evo goes, its Diamond Evo is very good. Other than that, the Ventus Nova Pegatrix is probably the strongest one released so far, at least that I've reviewed. But that's probably going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm not going to drag it out too long and make things boring. Again, let me know in the comments down below, what's your favorite Nova of Wave 2, and what do you think about the Baku Reptar? His Nova variant, pretty decent, little interesting, not bad at all. You do have plenty of combos. Again, you could run Chaos, have Siphon, Shield Dex, run Darkest Echo with the Darkest gone, or Nano Crystalline to just add a core on a shield. Easy potential with Trox just because of the core lineup is so standard and basic. But that's going to do it for the video, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, as always. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Oop, I already said that, but now you have to. And don't forget to drop a like before you leave. So until next time, stay safe, drum up, and Bakugan brawl with a little Baku bread.